Welcome back to First Impressions, and I have with me a true icon in the world of drag, in the world of ballroom. She is absolutely amazing. In the world of rap, she is absolutely stunning. I truly believe she created the bridge from the hood to the freaks. She is the rapstress. She is a lyrical genius. She's a rap god. She is amazing. Please welcome Miss Aja LaBeija, honey.
Good morning, y'all. What's going on?
Are you in Brooklyn right now?
Yes, I am. I am in Brooklyn, New York.
How is she?
She's good. Every time somebody asks me where I'm from, I always want to say, have you ever seen the casting special for Drag Race in season 3?
Of course.
And there's that one girl, she's like, my name is Vivica Mugler, and I am in the middle of the Bronx, in the middle of the projects, in the middle of the night.
Yes, I do.
Isn't that just such an iconic moment?
That is great. And I also remember Thorgy being like, put me in show If y'all go back, you can see.
She's like,
put me in show. Yeah, I'm in the middle of the Bronx, in the middle of the night. That is. Where is she? What's up with her? Did you ever meet that girl?
She's actually in the house of Mugler. She walks Drag's runway.
Oh, nice.
So she's like, she be in the zhuzh. Sorry, my puppies are acting up.
No, it's okay. We love a co-host. We stand a co-host here. At the top of the episode, Diabetti is very upset because she's mad that these girls are getting second chances. Now, the irony in this for me is no one's calling out the fact that Diabetti's mad these girls having second chances. Diabetti fully went home.
Right. You know when it's like, it's that one bitch who shouldn't be talking shit, but she is, and you're like,
right?
Wasn't you already eliminated this thing?
Fully. She's like, y'all get too many chances. Bitch, they sent you to the house. But you went all the way to the house. Honey, what's good?
But I love it because we need a narcissistic villain. We need someone to break all that friendship shit that's been going on these last few years. I love seeing that person who's not afraid to go, yeah, fuck all of you. Like, we need that sometimes.
I will say, since you snapped on Valentina that one time, I don't know that we've had a girl be that, I'm trying to think, that iconic in Untucked or, ooh, what, Jacob, who? Oh, Tamisha.
Did you see Candy?
Well, your children. Is either you or is your children.
Girl, Candy said, if you don't got talent, get the fuck out of here. I was like, oh, okay, bitch. In that same voice.
If it's not Aja, it will be her children. I'm really so Diabeti's like upset, and she's like, not only is she annoyed, but she's trying to get everyone else to get on board. Be like, I'm not the only one. I know Bosco's mad too. And Bosco's like, yeah, I'm a little mad. But Bosco, there's this voice that the girls from Seattle, they talk in one of two ways. They either talk like Jinx or they talk like Benjala Creme. And Bosco sometimes does her voice. And it's kind of like she's asking instead of saying. When she's speaking.
No, that's that. I always just say it's like a special kind of vocal fry that's only given to the queer community.
You're right.
Where it's like a special kind of vocal fry that literally you'll only see in nightlife, and it'll be, a drag queen or a really gay male figure just in there like, oh my God.
Literally.
But it'll really be like, they're asking everything they're saying.
Like, I'm having a good time tonight.
It's like, I mean, if you have to ask, then you're probably not having a good time.
But you're having fun, bitch. But I love that. So Bosco's like, yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed too. But I'm trying to keep my shit to myself. So the issue is with this episode, we don't have a lot to critique because, we're going to go over their looks, but it's not like we can really go that hard on their looks because they're dressing to lip sync. I also cannot believe they made Diabetti Deja Sky get in full drag to go sit in the back. Y'all could have let me save an outfit.
Right. But you know what? I feel like we should judge their looks, girl, because oh, she biting me. Oh, you trying to destroy me, Miss Thing.
Oh my God, team diabetic. Team diabetic.
She said, I didn't like that. Even if you're getting dressed to lip sync, it's Drag Race. You should know that, yes, there's specific things like, a little bodysuit or a leotard would be fab for you to turn the number, but make it cute, you know, because there were some cute ones on there last night that I was, okay, like that's fab.
So let's go ahead and get into the looks. I love this dress RuPaul's wearing. I think I just love it because RuPaul's wearing it and she never wears stuff like this. Like we don't get to see RuPaul in like a mini dress with like some big, is RuPaul wearing a big cheap drag queen?
It's funny because there's a specific kind of palette that RuPaul stays to in color.
Yeah.
And I never see her wear bold, like red, like this.
Right.
Especially with like a black and white. The look is giving a little bit of like 60s meets like animal print cunt. I like it. Very
with a black lip. It looks good. It looks refreshing because she doesn't do it very often. I agree with you.
She got a thigh high on too, which she could be versatile. She could go to the party and she could pull the trade after.
Oh, honey, Miss Mama Ru is really trying to show the children what it do. So let's go into the lip sync. So first we have Diabetti versus Jasmine Kennedy. Okay, so RuPaul has this very sexy pit crew member over there. He rolls the balls, pulls them out, and we find out that Jasmine Kennedy is the first person chosen to lip sync. Now, what Jasmine Kennedy does not know, because then you get to choose who you want to lip sync against. Now, we've been watching Jasmine Kennedy and Diabetti go at it all day long. Not all day, bitch, all season. These two have been bumping heads. And then at this point, Jasmine Kennedy talked a lot of shit. She was like, Anna, you're not going to send me home, and I want to send you home. And if I get a chance to get in the bottom with you, bitch, you're done. You're done. So Jasmine Kennedy's ball gets pulled. Jasmine Kennedy calls for Diabetti, but what she don't know is RuPaul has a trick up her sleeve. Diabetti now gets to choose the song.
Girl, I gagged. When that happened, like, I was sitting there, it was 3 a.m. I had just smoked a blunt, so I wasn't expecting anything crazy. But then I said, this extended episode that was giving very behind the scenes just got crazy.
Very.
And I didn't know how to handle it, but at that moment, I knew that Miss Diabetti was going to storm and pick something that she felt she could have the upper hand in.
Which is very wise. So Diabetti chose to do Respect. They lip sync, and then Diabetti wins. Jasmine Kennedy loses out. Do you agree with that outcome?
I do agree with it. The song Respect is very like, it has a lot of soul. Yeah. And although I do feel like Diabetti was incapable of having that much soul, she gave more soul than Jasmine.
You hit the nail on the head.
Jasmine was...
That's perfect. You described
it perfectly.
She was too perfect. Yeah, it was. Yeah, you know. I mean, I'm not gonna say Diabetti was really out here as a soul sister, but I will say that Jasmine Kennedy sometimes she just I think she's so used to doing a backflip, doing a split, doing a kick, doing a twisty split that reaction. She's used to getting that reaction, and but at the club you get to choose your song. So I do think also I will say this: Diabetti was much better at staying at the front of the stage. Diabetti was like, I'm gonna sit at the front of the stage, and Diabetti's like 6'4". Jasmine could not get Jasmine could not get around this bitch. Diabetti was like, absolutely not. Sit your ass in the back. I'll be in the front.
You know what's the thing too is that I feel like some girls are good dancers, but that doesn't mean necessarily that they are a good performer, which I'm not saying Jasmine is, because Jasmine is a fierce performer. She's amazing. But there's an aspect to performance where you have to embody a presence. And I feel like that's just what the song calls more for. And although neither of them were able to encompass it, Daya pulled herself out of the hole because, bitch, that could have went bad for her. But, Jasmine thought she had one.
I agree. Let's quickly talk about their outfits and see how you feel. All right, I'll go with Diabetti first. I mean, honestly, I'm not going to go too deep into either one of these. These are both fine outfits. I like Diabetti's hair. I like Diabetti's outfit a little more, actually. I love a pump. My favorite shoe will always be a pump. Always.
Ooh, I like her. I love her hair the most because it was very reminiscent of like this like MySpace punk rock kind of like era.
Evanescence.
That very it happened very much around the time I was growing up and I was a teen. I would see everybody with this hair and I'd be like, y'all look crazy. But she's pulling it off. It looks fab. Jasmine's outfit was very very brunch in Hell's Kitchen.
Very.
It was giving I showed up and I'm ready to do 18 numbers back to back and nothing's gonna fall apart.
Literally. So we're on to our we find out that Jasmine Kennedy loses, Diabetes wins. Diabetes goes back and joins Deja Scott on the couch, and then Jasmine Kennedy has to go back to the back of the stage again. So they bring the girls up to stage. The pit crew member, I think his name was Calix. Calix.
Yes, it was.
Yes, Calix rolls the balls, pulls out Willow Pill. By the way, Willow Pill has my favorite look of the girls lip syncing. Willow Pill's look is great.
It was giving like, I don't really have to try hard. I know I'm a sexy bitch.
Very that. And I would say for Bosco, I think Bosco has this outfit in every fabric, every pattern. This is, I think, literally the third or fourth time we've seen this bitch in a bra, a thong, and a corselet. I genuinely think it is.
I feel like Bosco has so much mug, though. Like, I don't know, her face is kind of stamped for me because she does this weird thing with her eyebrows.
Yes.
And it's very unique to her. So I feel like a lot of her look is in her face. I love the hair. The outfit, I mean, it's giving very red light district. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah. So they pull Willow Pill's name. Willow Pill chooses to lip sync against Bosco. Bosco is gagged. Bosco's like, didn't think that was going to be happening. And then Bosco chooses to lip sync to Don't Stop by Luther Vandross. Now she chooses this because it is her lip sync song. And Willow Pill says that she chooses Bosco because she thinks Bosco is going to choose Don't Stop by Luther Vandross. And that's exactly what happens. The girls start lip syncing.
She's psychic.
Say again? She's psychic.
She's psychic.
How does Raven Simone do it? So they start lip syncing against each other, and Willow Pill wins. Bosco loses. Now, here's the thing. It is, again, we're watching these two white girls really try to embody one of the most soulful singers, one of the most soulful Black singers in the history, of contemporary music. It was kind of wild to watch.
I thought they did the song interesting. They took an interesting approach.
Yeah, to be honest, it could have gone either way. I do think Willow edged out Bosco a little bit. And when Bosco got beat, she was defeated. Like, it was like, it really looked like it like sucked out a chunk of her soul. And it was her, she was cracked. Listen, the mug is stamped, but it was also cracked. Her face was cracked when Willow got sent to the back.
Oh, but Willow did just do those little like guitar, she did like these little movements and it kind of, it added to the embodiment of the song. I mean, she had to be camp because, you know, I guess she knew she was going to be able to do the soul. So she was like, all right, bitch, I got the tricks up my sleeve. Bosco is a very sensual performer. She has like a different kind of energy. And I just almost feel like a lot of the songs on the list didn't really fit what she was ready to bring.
Yeah, when Bosco performs, she's trying to fuck. That is clear. Bosco trying to fuck when she performs.
She said, disrespectfully, please.
So what happens is Willow Pill goes to the couch, Bosco goes to the back of the stage, and then so Willow Pill is now safe. Now they're bringing forward Angeria, Georges, and Lady Camden. RuPaul says, how about a threesome? All of them together are on stage at once. This is a lot for me. I don't like when more than two people lip sync. I don't like it.
It just looks messy and it's like hard. And it's also like when you're lip syncing on that stage, you're like, bitch, I need my space. I need my like zone. And when you have two other people there, you know, the camera shots are not the same. It's a different experience. So
so Calix rolls the thing, picks out Georges' name, Georges chooses the song Radio by Beyonce. Everyone thought she was going to choose the J-Lo song. They were all sure the Latinx girl was going to choose the Latinx song, but she ended up choosing Beyonce.
Girl, I'm not gonna lie, I gagged because her look was just so cha-cha. I was like, girl, she's gonna pick J-Lo. It's in her look, it's in everything. So when she picked Radio, I did gag. But to be honest with you, I didn't really feel like Georges was my favorite in the number.
I agree. Who did you think won?
I kind of, for me, it was Angeria because Lady Camden just was whatever for me in that song. But Angeria was carrying. She had on that little sparkly shit.
Yeah.
She was giving Beyonce in concert, but you know, with the Diana hair.
You're absolutely right. Angeria, in my opinion, won that lip sync. I'm not saying Georges was bad, but I just think something about the way that Angeria did the number, she won. So I was actually shocked that Georges, but all the girls on the couch seemed to be, I was thinking maybe they saw something we didn't see, because the girls on the couch, they were like, oh yeah, Georges. Oh yeah, Georges down. And I was like, it felt like Angeria. I felt like from what I was watching, we all know it wasn't Lady Camden, no offense. To quote Diabetes, no offense.
Girl, y'all just let out a testosterone laugh. That was feats.
You are so wild.
Clocky, baby.
So Georges wins. Georges gets to go sit on the couch. Angeria and Lady Camden now have to return to the back of the stage. And then RuPaul starts the torment all over again. So she brings the girls back up. Now, Lady Camden's name has been pulled. Lady Camden also chooses Bosco. The fact that everyone's choosing Bosco, if I was Bosco, I would have felt some kind of way. I'd be like, because y'all think y'all can beat me. Y'all think I'm on some bull. By the way, they were, 2 of the times they were right.
I mean, yes, but I kind of lived. Wait, was this the one? No, this wasn't the one where Bosco turned it yet.
No, this was so Bosco chose the song. Bosco chose "Don't Let Go" by En Vogue, and then Lady Camden won this lip sync.
No, yeah, this one. I thought this one was kind of boring because I love the song, and then like with the way that they was performing it wasn't really giving it to me. I was just kind of like, okay.
There's something about Lady Camden, but when Lady Camden, she kicks her face, but I think because it's not hard for her to get her leg up there, it just doesn't look fierce. Like when a girl has a gam, or when Kennedy Davenport kicks that leg up, she throws that leg. She winds it up and fucking throws that leg. I mean, honestly, and Bosco had lost a little bit of her soul at this point. Bosco was like I think Bosco was a little defeated. This is Lady Camden.
She was like,
this is both their second time lip syncing. Yeah, like you know when they cry a little bit. Yeah, it was not a great moment for Bosco. So Lady Camden goes to the couch. Bosco goes to the back of the stage, and then we have Angeria, Van Paris, Michael Dupree, Balenciaga, the House Down Boots, Totorono. What's that cartoon? Totoro.
Oh, Toro?
Totoro. That's the new name. That's the new name I give her. Totoro. And she's going against Jasmine Kennedy. And wait, who chose wait?
It was the last song.
They were the last 2. Yeah, there was. I was like, wait, I don't remember who chose. It was the last one. And they're doing "Love Don't Cost a Thing" by a artist who is in the middle of the Bronx in the middle of the night.
Jennifer Lopez. That's Jennifer.
What's her name? What's that girl's name? Middle of the Bronx, middle of the night. What's her name?
Oh, Vivica Mugler. She's like, I am Vivica Mugler, and I am in the middle of the Bronx, in the middle of the projects, in the middle of the night. I live.
So they're down to doing "Love Don't Cost a Thing," and everyone's expecting Little Miss Kennedy to send home Little Miss Totoro. But here's the skinny. I think what's happening is Jasmine Kennedy has done all her tricks. Like she's done the backflip, she's done the twisting splits, she's done the kicks, she's done the side splits, she's done the pussy scoot, she's done the hump the floor, she's done all of her tricks. So everything there is to see, we've seen it already. So we're not gonna get that clip of RuPaul doing this. All right, so Angeria Paris, Van Michaels, Dupree, Balenciaga, the house down boots, Totoro wins the lip sync. She goes back to the couch. Jasmine Kennedy goes over to the back of the stage. Do you agree with this win?
Yeah, I feel like there were some moments where Jasmine it gave very much like, I'm just gonna dance. Like, fuck the song, I'm just gonna dance. And I really feel like it was a good opportunity because she was giving a little J-Lo cunt in the little like hair and like the little leotard. I feel like she could have gave a little more sex. She was giving sexy, but like she should have just left it at sex. I feel like once you do something in front of the judges, don't go back to it because then they're gonna be like, oh, now you're repeating yourself.
Yeah, I agree. So the last lip sync tonight is a number that we did not get to know about. It is Jasmine Kennedy versus Bosco. The song is Swept Away by Diana Ross. The two have a SmackDown lip sync, and in my opinion, this was Bosco's redemption because Bosco has some bad lip syncs up until this point. And then she was like, baby, I'm not going home.
Well, I was kind of scared watching the show because I kept thinking like, if I wasn't doing well at the lip syncs, like, would that interfere with people wanting to book me to lip sync?
To be like I said, I repeat this before. Trixie lost every lip sync she's ever been in, and her bookings are fine. So I don't think it'll.
Never mind, I forgot about that.
I don't think it'll.
No, yeah, Bosco gave like very sexy, and it was kind of like I guess she was dressed for the part, so it was kind of what we've been waiting to see the whole night. Yeah. So I feel like that kind of momentum did come out good. And I like when she went on her back and she was moving all her little stripper legs and stuff. And I was like, work. This is what we wanted to see you fucking legs open, pussy flat. What's good?
Show us that tank.
We wanted that.
Very that. And Jasmine was doing, I think she was trying something new. And I would say, baby, this is not the time to experiment. You're on RuPaul's Drag. I mean, you can experiment. The judges are going to tell you to experiment, but like this specific time, this was a scary moment to start trying new shit. I wouldn't have done that. It was a bold move.
There is, okay, this sounds terrible, but there is definitely this crackhead up the block from me that does this thing where he like goes up to people and does this.
Yeah.
And there was a moment where Jasmine was going down the stage and she was like, and she was trying to like be campy. And I was just like, no, I was like, this is not what I should be thinking about right now.
But also, whenever a queen who isn't normally campy tries to be campy, it doesn't read as well. Like, honestly, if you want to see real camp, watch someone like Thorgy, someone like Bendela Krim. Even Detox has some great campy lip syncs as well. She crosses between like fierce fashion but also these like campy lip syncs. I feel bad. I really like Jasmine. Jasmine's actually one of my favorite people from the show. But this is not. She lost. I think she rightfully lost, and Bosco won. I am upside down. I don't know what's going to happen on this season because I honestly can't predict the final four anymore. I still think it's going to be Mel. I'm still thinking Willow Pill, Bosco, and Jiria. That's the top three.
Yeah, I see that. I feel like it's hard to tell because of the chocolate and all this stuff. Like,
chocolate.
Girl, can you believe there's going to be another non-elimination? Maybe, perhaps, because of the chocolate?
Yeah, unless at the end of the season they go, well, Cornbread had the chocolate. Unless at the end of the season they go, Cornbread had it. Never mind. Bye.
Wait, they never confirmed?
We don't know who has the chocolate. We still don't know who has the chocolate. So I'm saying at the end of the season they might be like, oh, by the way, Cornbread had the chocolate. So anyway.
I feel like they might, at the top, whatever, maybe give them all their chocolate bars just to see who would have had it.
What if they do the final lip sync and then it's like two girls versus, it's like literally the last two, and the girl who lost the final lip sync had the chocolate in one drag race because she had the chocolate.
It's always, I feel like that part itself is so camp. Like, for me, it's so campy. Just opens this fucking bar. You're anxious as fuck, you're sweaty, and you just did this lip sync, and now you're in front of a bunch of people checking if a fucking candy bar is chocolate, and then you just go,
It's chocolate.
It's chocolate.
It's also some of them have nails on, so they're like hold on. Sorry, I have nails on. Sorry, hold on. I'm sorry.
See, those are the girls that you could tell have never rolled a blunt with nails on. Because if you could roll a blunt with nails on,
I've never. I would be struggling with my chocolate. So of course, Jasmine Kennedy loses. She opens her candy bar. We add to the compilation a girl saying it's chocolate, and a girl goes home. We have 7 contestants left. We're on episode 12 of RuPaul's Drag Race season 14. And next week, they have a Rusical. They're doing Moulin Rouge. So we'll see what happens. Aja, thank you so much for joining me. As always, you are a cut up. I really love you.
I was sitting here hoping that I would be able to be as fun as you are. So I was just sitting here like, let me rise to the occasion.
Well,
I'm still just under my brunch influence.
Oh, you still got a little mimosa in there, a little mimosa in the system.
No, I recently swapped drinking for smoking weed.
Oh, right.
And I feel, I brunched and then I smoked. But it's always fab to be with the Bob. What's your name, B.O.B.? So they call you Bob.
Quick question before I let you go. What can we expect? Do you have any music coming out? Are you going to get back on your rap shit? Are you going on the road? What's up with the House of LaBeija? What's going on?
So I'm on tour right now, on and off, but my schedule's building up. I'm out of pandemic mode because for me, I was scared to travel for a while. I'm not even gonna lie. But I am working on music. It's just coming from a very different approach because I was doing hard ass rap last year, and now I'm like, I don't feel cunt doing hard ass rap. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of like going back into the pot and seeing what comes out. So I feel like it's definitely gonna be different. It's gonna be more femme, cunt. And the House of LaBeija, we're doing some fun projects. So I think people should just stay tuned. And, y'all gonna be hearing about it. So what's good?
Nice. All right. Well, thank you so much to you. And I will see you all next week when we're reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race season 14, episode 96? I don't fucking know. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.